Hello everyone, and welcome to Flow and Open with Amy. My name is Amy. I'm so happy to have you here for this short and sweet summertime flow. So if you're anything like me, once summer hits, I just am ready to be out in the sun, to be moving, to be doing all the things. And this flow is perfect for when you want to just get a quick little bit of movement in, kind of let life just pulsate through your body. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start standing at the top of your mat. So go ahead and find yourself at the top of your space. Bring your hands down by your side and immediately just start to take a few deep breaths in and out through your nose. So immediately just connecting with the breath, maybe even close your eyes if that feels good. And on the next breath in, inhale, reach your arms all the way up overhead, press the shoulders down out of your ears. As you exhale, cactus your arms out to the side and fold forward. Inhale, bring your hands to shins, lengthen your spine. And as you exhale, place the palms down and go ahead and just step your left foot back, immediately dropping that back knee, releasing the back toes. Inhale, sweep the arms back up and around and bring the palms overhead to touch. If you want to challenge your balance, you can bring that gaze to look up to the hands touching overhead. Good. As you exhale, bring the hands into your heart center and bring them down to frame the front foot. Curling the back toes, stepping the right foot back and finding downward facing dog. Take a couple of breaths here. Find gentle movement in your down dog, so maybe pedaling your feet, letting your hips just sway left to right, releasing the head and the neck and shoulders. Good. Take a big inhale here. And on your next exhale, step that left foot forward in between the hands and drop the back knee, release the back toes. Inhale, rise up, sweep the arms back up and around, bring the palms to touch overhead. Once again, maybe you try playing with that balance once again by bringing your gaze up, looking up to the hands, keeping the shoulders down out of the ears. One more breath here. As you exhale, bring those hands down to heart center, frame the front foot, and bring the back foot up to meet the front, forward fold at the top of your space. Inhale, hands to shins, lengthen out. Exhale, palms reach the ground, step the left foot back. This time keep the back knee up off the ground. Inhale brings you up to a high crescent lunge. Palms come to touch overhead. Inhale, get long through the side body. And as you exhale, cactus the arms out towards the side. Bring them down to frame that front foot. Pause here for an inhale. And as you exhale, find standing splits, putting all the weight on that front leg, letting the back leg lift up towards the sky. Releasing the neck, releasing the shoulders. Just let the head drop down towards the earth. You can play with balance here, grabbing the ankle with one or both hands. Stay here for just another breath, feeling this inversion. Good. As you exhale, bring that foot down to meet your right at the top of your space, forward fold. Inhale, hands to shins, lengthen out. Exhale, hands back down to the mat. This time you're going to step the right foot back, keeping that back knee up off the ground. Inhale, rise up, high crescent lunge, hands touch overhead. Inhale, maybe you start to look up, challenging the balance. And as you exhale, bring those hands down to frame the front foot. Pause for an in breath. And as you exhale, take flight, lifting that back leg up off the ground, standing split on the left leg. Keeping that right hip turned towards the earth as much as you can. So it's not so much about lifting height here, more about alignment. Maybe you bring one or both hands to the left ankle. One more breath here. Good. On your next exhale, bring that right foot down to meet the left. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Heel toe the feet out a little bit so they're hip distance apart. Make peace fingers, grab your big toes. And just let yourself hang in this forward fold for a few breaths. Grabbing the toes with your peace fingers, letting your elbows just fall out to the side. Noticing how good this first 5 minutes or so of movement feels within your body. Excellent. Go ahead and release your toes. Inhale, lengthen your spine. And exhale, hands down to the mat. Step the left foot back. And we're going to come up into warrior one this time. So back foot at about 45-degree angle. Rise up. Warrior one, bending into that front knee. Hips facing towards the front of your mat. Take a big inhale here. As you exhale, open up to warrior two. So turning to face the long edge of your mat. Fingertips reaching out long. Take a big breath here. As you exhale, lift that front arm, reverse warrior, keeping the bend in the front knee. One inhale here. And as you exhale, come on down into side angle, placing that right hand on the right leg or all the way down towards the earth, reaching the left arm up towards the sky. Start to circle that left arm, bringing the back foot in a little bit, taking flight, finding half moon pose. Balancing on that right leg, opening up the hips towards the long edge of your mat, flexing through the back foot, reaching long through both fingertips. Pressing the shoulders down out of the ears, finding stability in that outer right hip. Stay here for one more breath. Good. Slowly start to bend in that knee. Bring the back foot down. Coming back to extended side angle just for a breath. And as you exhale, bring the hands down to frame that front foot and step back into downward facing dog. In downward facing dog, take a giant inhale in through your nose. And open your mouth, exhale, and let it out. Good. On your next breath in, step that left foot forward. Rising up, find warrior one with the left foot in front. Take a big breath in, get long through the side body. And as you exhale, open up, find warrior two, pressing the shoulders down out of the ears. Stay here for one more cycle of breath. Good. On your next inhale, flip that front palm, reaching up towards the sky, reverse warrior. Stay here for your exhale. Good. As you inhale, rise back up, find extended side angle. So bringing that left hand either to the left thigh or all the way down towards the earth. Reaching the right arm either straight up or starting to bring that bicep up by the ear. One more breath. Good. Continue to circle that arm around as you bring the back foot in and come up into half moon pose on the left leg. Fingertips can be on a block, on the earth, or just hovering above the ground. Whatever works for you today. And allowing yourself to wobble, allowing yourself to fall, knowing that's part of the practice. Take one more breath here. Good. Start to bend in that front knee, landing back in side angle for one breath. And as you exhale, bring that hand down, step the leg back, find downward facing dog. And as you exhale, let the knees come down to the earth. Let's take a child's pose. Send the hips back onto the heels. Let the forehead rest on the mat. Take 2 breaths here. Letting all that movement settle in the body. Good. Slowly start to walk the hands in towards the knees. And come into a comfortable seated position at the back of your mat. Inhale, reach your arms all the way up overhead. Bring your palms to touch. And as you exhale, bring your hands down to your heart space. Thank you so much for taking these 10 minutes to move and to breathe with me, to bring some movement and life into your body. Now we finished the flow part of our practice. For the open part, the journaling prompt that I have for you today is, what am I calling in this season? So in this season of summer, this season of light, of movement, of warmth, what are you calling into your life? Take a few moments, sit with that, see what comes up. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you next time. Bye.